You know what? Let's just talk about whatever's on my mind. What's on my mind right now currently is I know about a year and some change ago, I stumbled across Billy Carson, and I was seeing a lot of his talking points and a lot of things that he was saying and bringing up. I was like, damn, that's interesting. He might have a point. And I started to follow him. I started to, subscribe to the YouTube and kind of wait for the next thing he would say and see the things he would talk about. And I was intrigued. I'm not gonna say I was a follower. I was tuned in to what he was saying. Um, I think there is some validity to some of the things he says. Uh, I don't know what call. I do know what. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I know what caused me to like back off of listening to him so closely. I seen, I seen his fucking wife post something on Instagram. I don't follow his wife, but it was on his page that he reposted. Basically, she posted a Mercedes Benz that they have, and they're basically giving it away. It was like a contest, like a giveaway, and it just something about it seemed so fucking scammy to me because they were giving away this car that they essentially haven't paid off. So I'm like looking at this and I'm like, damn, are they like passing the loan off to the contest winner? Because that's how it came off. I can't say for sure that's what happened, but something about that made me feel like this don't feel right. You're giving me a used car with a note on it. And I'm not saying that's what happened, but that's what I got from it. That's my perception. Could be completely wrong, but that's what I seen. And then I'm watching it and I'm like, oh hell no. I'm like, oh hell no. I'm not fucking with these people. Like that was the one thing that made me say, nah. And then I never really like paid attention to anything else they were doing. Like I I don't know, man. That one thing right there showed me everything I needed to know. And then I kind of just said, fuck it. And then here we are, a few like I'm gonna say this happened uh about a week ago. Oh, like last week. Last week I seen it came across my algorithm on YouTube about he got into a debate with like uh I call him, he's like a scholar, but he's like a Christian historian, like he knows his shit essentially. So he had a debate with this guy, and I was like, that's interesting. Let me see what's going on. I watched it. It was bad. It was bad. Uh, it was like Billy was completely unprepared, which he probably could have been. Like, I end up going deeper in the rabbit hole and watching the response videos from both sides and shit like that. And Billy saying like he didn't come into it as a debate. He said he was set up. He was there with a friend. His friend put him in that position, and he trusted him and he felt betrayed.
Someone had really betrayed me. Someone who I thought was a good friend, somebody I trusted. It really upset me. Know where it came from or how it happened.
Essentially, he was backdoored, and the debate didn't really go in his favor at all. Like, it's apparent. That other guy came. The other guy came on bullshit. I'm not even gonna lie. He knew what he wanted to accomplish, and he came in and did his thing. And for a brief second, persuaded me into thinking like, damn, is that actually the way? And then I realized, I'm like, nah, this is just recency bias. So like, whatever side seems like they're winning, that's what side you're gonna gravitate towards. And in all actuality, in my opinion, let me say that, in my opinion, none of it fucking matters. I don't believe in either side. I don't believe either side matters. That's just me. I could be a dumbass. Don't follow me. Don't listen to what I have to say. I'm just speaking my mind. But it really made Billy look bad in my eyes, man.
My wife and my kid were counting on me to make a good response video, you know, and I failed. I didn't make a good video.
Not just the debate, but the things that happened after the debate. Like, this motherfucker went on, he held like a podcast episode where he kind of has a live therapy session, and he's fucking crying and, you know, talking about how his dad mentally abused him, and how, you know, after the debate, people were saying mean things to him, calling him calling him racial slurs and shit, and like that really hurt his feelings. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Because when I was watching this motherfucker, when people were talking shit to him, he seemed completely unbothered, unfazed. Like, he laughed at the shit. Like, the shit didn't bother him. But now that you kind of got publicly humiliated, now all of a sudden these things are getting to you. It wasn't genuine. It didn't feel like that was the actual reason why these things were taking place. It felt more like PR cleanup. So yeah, that's why I can't really fuck with Billy Carson like that. I mean, I have been off of him for probably about a year. I've been stopped watching a lot of the shit. I think I am still subscribed, and maybe if he posts something, a video with a title and a thumbnail that catches my attention, maybe I'll watch and just see what he's talking about. But I'm not watching him with the same shades on. I got a different set of shades on. So it's kind of how it happens with people. Like, you see people through a certain lens, and then something happens and it alters your perception, and then you start to see them in a completely different light. And that's what happened. And I don't see me taking the shades off. So, but yeah, I just thought that was weird. It was very weird, man. I'm like, who is this dude? Why is he behaving like this? It was very weird. But I don't know. I was gonna say, let me know if you fuck with the new style, but I don't actually care. I'm gonna essentially do what the fuck I want to do. I'm really just a channel in like the back corners of YouTube, in a small space where nobody can see. And I'm all right with that, because the right people will find it and we'll connect. That's all I care about. Everything else, unimportant to me, but that's all I got for you. Damn.
I didn't make a good video.